everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we are on my island Barnacle and we have a special video today because my island is finished. That's right, I'm so excited. Barnacle is finally finished and I'm so happy because I actually managed to do all 10 villager houses. I also decorated my house and I also decorated the beaches plus the whole island, and I don't think I've ever done that before, or it's been a very long time since I have. So yeah, it's super exciting that it's finished now and I can do a final walkthrough tour. Now before we do get started with today's tour though, I love it if you could like, comment and subscribe. Come join the Jellybean family. Now let's get started with today's video. So my island Barnacle is an abandoned tropical island. This used to be a beautiful resort that people used to come visit for their holidays, and everyone just upped and left, and some people got left behind and no one knows why. So that's the story behind Barnacle. Here is the map of my finished island Barnacle. Now the dream address isn't at the bottom yet because I haven't set it. I haven't decided what time of day I wanted to set it, but it will be in the description. And it will be obviously at the beginning of the video, so please do dream along with me or at a later date, whatever you prefer. But as you can see, most of my island is on the second level. We've got some third level bits there as well, and also there isn't that much waterscaping. I don't know why I decided not to do a lot of waterscaping. I guess it was just easier not to, because this island there's quite a lot on it and you'll see that as we walk around. My villagers for this island are Genji, Bud, Canberra, Paula, O'Hare, Opal, Ozzy, Eugene, Jitters and Boomer. Now these villagers were actually decided by everyone who watches my videos, my lovely Jellybean viewers, and yeah, you helped me choose my villagers and they're super adorable and I feel like they're definitely perfect for this abandoned tropical island. But anyway, let's get started with the tour. Let's start here with the entrance by the airport. And now I have left a few gifts here to the right side of the airport, so make sure you pick those up and put those on so you can have some worn out clothes just like me. So to the left side here we actually have this sort of collapsed tunnel area. Now I really love how overgrown this area feels, and it definitely sets the whole vibes for the island as soon as you walk from the airport. And yeah, like I said, I just love how overgrown it feels. We've also got this little broken down car here, and in this area we also have what used to maybe have electricals in it or something, and they've cleared it out for storage, the villagers that live here now. So yeah, that basically kind of explains the vibes of this island. Like I said, this used to be a lovely tropical resort which used to get lots of holiday makers come to, and all of a sudden people just left. They just left, and some people got abandoned here, so the villagers that are left, and so they have to make do with what's around them and make new areas to store things and farm and stuff like that. Now if we head up these stairs first, we can actually get to a little bar, and this is just a tiny little bar that obviously none of the lights work anymore, so that's why all the lights are off. Now I'd say that probably the electric is pretty much gone on this island, and that the villagers that are left are relying on generators. So yeah, you'll notice when you walk around that a lot of the lights are turned off, and that is why. To the right side, I kind of have this sort of balcony area, I guess you could call it. And this is just somewhere where you'd sit if you're, going to the bar and stuff. By the way, I don't know why I decided that organizing the trees in a big straight line like that was the best idea. But yeah, I kind of like how they look. They look organized and it makes it look more resorty. Well, it used to be a resort. Also to the right side there, we had some more seating areas. And you can see that some of the terraforming was broken away at the corner just to make it, look like it's falling apart. The island's falling apart. There's not much maintenance going on. So you'll notice some of the areas are a bit damaged and yeah, they're cracking away. Now instead of heading to resident services, I decided to come back down the stairs so we could look along the front right side of the island. Along the front here we have this abandoned shop, so this was probably a gift shop or something like that, and I love how this build came out. I actually did this in a video, so if you're interested in recreating something similar for your island, please do check out the playlist Barnacle. Also, you'll find quite a lot of the builds in that playlist, so if you're interested in any bits on this island, check out that playlist, you might find the build there. Further on over here we have Able Sisters, and you can see I've covered the front of it with retro transportation stops to give it that abandoned building vibe. We've also got lots of wheat field everywhere, as you've probably noticed as we've been walking around, and that definitely gives it the more overgrown feel that I love for the abandoned island. I mean, I love the wheat field item anyway, but yeah, the fact that I could use it for an abandoned island everywhere makes it even better. Over here at the front we have a surf shop, well, or what used to be a surf shop, and you can actually get onto the beach just here. You can see someone has tried to drive their car onto the beach, maybe to move it out of the way or keep it out of the way or something, and it's just been left here now, left and abandoned like everything else. So I have decorated all my beaches, but I couldn't decorate them as much as I wanted to in some places because you'll notice as we walk around, my island does lag quite a bit, especially towards the middle of the island. There is an area that does have a lot of items, so it's very, very laggy, and I didn't want to make the rest of the island feel like that because that bit is terrible enough. But yeah, that's why we didn't use as many items on the beach as I would have liked to. But I love this little Blathers area here we have with him still in his tent. He's got a little research area. He still lives here, by the way. He's still keen on doing research for this island because, you know, someone's got to. We do need someone to chart all the bugs and fish that we find here. So that's why Blathers is still doing his work. Now, carrying along the beach, you'll notice there is areas where there is just places for you to lay, like on beach towels or hammocks. But on this little bit here, we have a little sort of fish market. There still has to be someone that's able to fish and get all the food for everyone to eat because, you know, we need food still to survive. So that's what this area was for, and that's kind of what I based it on in my head. Now, if we head to the left side, we actually get to resident services. Now, once again, I didn't decorate this area as much as I would like to because, as you can see, it is already starting to lag, and you'll notice as well when you come and dream of my island yourself that there is a few areas that lag. Now, I did try to put as many items in this area that I could possibly put here without it being too much, and I feel like it came out quite well. I feel like it feels like a main plaza area, and that's basically what I was going for. Now, over here we do have a few little viewing point areas just in the background there, as you can see. I 100% recommend that if you're struggling to fill certain strange little places and areas, do some waterscaping, put a lovely little land area in the middle and make something out of it like that, and it definitely helps fill in a big chunk of space. Now, over on this beach we have O'Hare sat there on the glowing moss stool, bless him. And this is kind of just the mysterious part of the island. No one knows what's in this cave, no one's brave enough to go in it. And also, this glowing moss pond, who knows what that does? This is the mystery part of the island, like I said. And maybe this is the reason that people left. Maybe this is why this island became abandoned. We'll never know. Oh, this sweet little boomer, bless him. He's just sat outside my house. So here we are going to go inside my house, and this is the first room. Now, I actually designed this room on a video, and it was like my first ever interior build since Happy Home Paradise, I think. I think I've only ever done one before. And I had so much fun actually recording this video, and you know, you guys seem to love it too, so maybe I'll do some more in the future. But for this, we just wanted an abandoned space, which is just practical basically. We've got some cooking area, a seating area, bike area, that sort of thing. The upstairs room is a sleeping area, so this is somewhere when we and some of the villagers maybe might like to sleep here so that we can keep out of the weather conditions. I don't know, maybe it's gonna rain or something. Basically, this is just somewhere to sleep and wash your clothes and maybe get some medicines and things like that, and that's basically what I was going for this room. I didn't want to give myself some sort of amazing bedroom because I felt they just wouldn't fit in with the rest of the island, so that's why we ended up with this. Now, if we head downstairs, we actually get to sort of like a mining area. So there's definitely something in the ground. We need to investigate, of course, with all the glowing moss around the island in different places. So maybe we'll be able to find the source down here. So that's the idea and the inspiration for this room down in the basement, because otherwise I really didn't know what I was going to build here, and I've actually blocked the other 3 rooms in my house off, so we only have to do those 3 rooms: upstairs, downstairs and the middle. But anyway, let's continue the tour. We're actually going to head back to the entrance. So here we are back at the entrance by the airport, and we're going to head to the left side now. Now you can actually head down this little bit and check out this little private beach area. I love this little outcropper beach. I don't know why, I'm just obsessed with it. I love to decorate. It was so much fun. It's basically just a cute little camping out section for the villagers to enjoy the evening, I guess, with their friends. And then if you head back over here, you can actually get to Nook's Cranny. Now, I wanted to block as much of Nook's Cranny off as I could possibly do, but still be able to get in as well. And I feel like I was able to do that with this item called Fence. Now, I did build this in a video as well, so if you're interested, please do go check it out. But yeah, this is basically meant to look like a shutter that you can pull back and forwards. And I feel like it does. I feel like it really does. Now, if we head over this bridge, you actually get a lovely view of the waterfall there in the background and some waterscaping. We actually come to our first villager house. So this house belongs to Eugene, and I won't be going inside the villager houses in today's tour because I did actually do a video where I decorated all 10 villager houses. So if you want to see how each villager house came out, definitely go check out that video because, like I said, I did all 10 in that one video. It was super fun. So we just walk through here. We've got to push Bud out the way because he's in my way. We actually get to another bit of beach down here. We got a little volleyball area on the beach, which I love the grass underneath it. I don't know why, I just think it looks really overgrown and it definitely fits in with the rest of everything on the island. I also decided to build this little washing area so you can wash the sand off your feet or hands or anywhere like that. Also, I got some beachy beach decorations like sand castles and the beach towel. Got beach chairs there in the background. For the dock, I just decided to put some trash bags on there. We've also got some boxes and wash lines. And if you head further back here, we have Bud's house. Bud actually only has a little bit of a yard area in front of his house, so there isn't too much decorating going on there. Now behind Bud actually lives Opal, and we saw her just there with her little fishing rod. Opal's always walking around with a fishing rod actually. Maybe she's the one catching all the fish for everyone, selling it at the fish market. I think it's quite adorable. Now you can actually head down this beach down here, and I'm not going to go all the way, and there's a reason for that. I'll explain it in just a minute. But we do have this little area with lots of trash on and some surfboards. Unfortunately, some of the trash would have washed up onto the beach or gone onto the beach from the land. It's just what would happen, I feel, especially if no one's keeping on top of cleaning everything. Maybe you should have built a recycling area. That would have been pretty cool, right? Oh well, it's okay. This island's finished now. I'm not going to rip anything down to rebuild something. So over on the right here, we just have this little seating area. And as you can see, there's some like documents there and stuff like that. Maybe one of the villagers is planning something. And maybe Opal is planning her fishing trips. But let's just head up that ladder. And that actually brings us to O'Hare's little farm. So O'Hare's farm is actually built on an old gas station, as you can see by the retro gas pumps. I actually really like how this build came out. It's probably one of my favorite areas on my island, to be honest. Behind the farm, we actually have O'Hare's house. Now, I carried on the idea of the farm into his house as well, and we got like little boxes in there and stuff. But yeah, if you go watch the video for the 10 villager houses, you'll see what I mean. And actually, maybe let me know which of the houses is your favorite. Behind O'Hare lives Canberra. She's got a kind of small little yard there with a little chair and some decorative bottles. And if you squeeze through past these barrels, you actually get to a viewing area. Now, this is kind of like a little balcony area with some hammocks and stuff like that, but you actually get your camera out, you can see there is some apartments back there. So these would have been rented holiday apartments. And yeah, I built that off camera because I wasn't actually sure what I was building there. And I kind of did it over a few days randomly. And it just turned out looking like that. And I'm quite happy with how it looked. Now we're going to take a right at O'Hare's farm, and that will lead us down this little road, which actually brings us to one of the biggest builds on my island. And that is the Flamingo Motel. Now you can actually go through here into the motel, and there's an abandoned swimming pool. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. I love how that came out. I love the little inflatable bird ring down there. Don't know why. I just really do like it. And now the special thing with this motel is you can actually go up the stairs here, and it kind of makes it feel a bit more realistic. Like you can actually get along the actual motel itself. So that's why I added those stairs. Now there's also some doorways there. You can see some blocked off windows. We've got some shutters to make it look like doors maybe used to be there. And overall, this is probably another one of my favorite builds on this whole island, including the farm and including the abandoned shop. Okay. Let's just face it. I like a lot of the builds on this island, and this is one of them. We are now, however, gonna go up this ladder right here. Now don't miss this ladder, don't miss this. I haven't actually built this on a video. I built this off camera because I didn't think it was going to be very interesting to watch. This is basically my abandoned broken highway bridge. Now you can actually get a good-ish view of the motel kind of from up here as well, but you want to go and carry on walking along here. As you can see, there are bits of terraforming that are missing that makes it look like maybe chunks of the highway have fell away, and there's some cars and things like that. And if you actually make it to the end, you can see the bridge is broken. It's all fallen apart, and the other end is actually in the distance. I don't know why and how I came up with this idea. I just all of a sudden decided one day that I really wanted a broken, abandoned highway bridge on my island. So that, I guess, is how it came to be. But let's carry on the tour. So we're going to head past the motel now and up here. Now, like every other place on this island, I haven't been able to stick as many items down here as I would have liked to, just because of the lag. This is the laggiest area by the motel, so be warned. So we're going to head up left on these stairs, and this brings us to a small little neighborhood area. These would have just been some cute holiday homes, and that's basically what I was going for here. We have Paula's house down here. She's got a lovely little bath outside. Behind her house, we have Boomer. He's got a lovely bright orange house. I love the exterior of his. Also, I decided to start putting the cardboard code on the floor here, just so it looks like, you know, he's laid down some cardboard for some reason, just to cover the floor, I guess. Maybe some of those tiles are broken and he didn't want to step in the mud. Maybe that's the idea. Next door to Boomer we have Ozzy, and then next door to Ozzy we have a Jitters. You will notice that next to Jitters' house here we have a little basketball area. Also there's lots of areas around here with some furniture outside like sofas. And I just thought maybe some of the villagers would bring some of the furniture from inside outside so that they can sit on in the evening and socialize with their friends, and that's basically why I've put this random sofa outside. Now back down the stairs we go, and this actually leads us to the area in the middle between the two bits of the broken highway bridge. Between those broken pieces, I've just decided to pop down a load of cardboard and then just a simple overgrown walkway. Now this would just be an area for the villagers to sit, I guess, and come and socialize like I've been doing around the rest of the island. And also if you carry on through there, that leads you to another area. We've got more cardboard sections, some places to lay on and craft things and plan things. And that also leads us to Genji's house, who owns a farm as well, just like O'Hare. I'd probably say Genji's farm is more of a community farm rather than a personal farm like O'Hare's is. I mean, I'm sure O'Hare shares some of his vegetables that he grows, but this one is for everyone, and Genji helps run this farm. Next door to Genji's house though, we do have another area which is more of a community kitchen area, and we also have community sitting area where you can enjoy your food. Now, I decided on building these community areas because I feel like if an area was abandoned, you had to live and survive together with other people, you would put together a community area for you all to enjoy and help each other out. And that's why I have these areas. Here we have the actual campsite itself, and this is just a community sleeping area. Like I said, the whole idea of these areas was that it would bring everyone together as a community so you could all help and live together peacefully on this abandoned island. Now what we're going to do is head down these stairs now, and that actually will bring us back to resident services, which means we've done a full circle of the island. And yeah, that's the end of the tour, and I hope you all enjoyed it. So there we have it. We finished looking around my completely finished island, Barnacle, my abandoned tropical island. I had so much fun building this island. It was very difficult actually. I found this island quite a challenge, but overall I'm very happy with how everything came out in the end. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed following along my journey of building this island too. Now if you enjoyed this island and this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Come join the Jellybean family. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!